That's the 5110 on the right and a 4570 on the left. All right, we just shot this right here the other day. This right here still has a sticker on it. It is AR 500. We blew right through that with that big old 5110. We're going to shoot this right here. This is half inch. That other was 3/8. We're going to set up and shoot this right here with the 4570 first, which is this little baby cartridge here. And then we're going to shoot it with the 5110 and see which one will blow through it. I think the 4570 is just going to put a little maybe a mark on it, but I think this big bad boy might go through it. So let's check it out and see what happens. Check out this 4570 we're using. This right here is a Henry, and it's got a lot of Ranger point precision stuff on it. Let's shoot this right here. Let's take a look at it and see what it did. Over 2,150 feet a second. That was a hollow point. You can see a little bit of mark on it. And this right here is at fairly close range. And that was a hot loaded 4570. So let's set it back up here and shoot it again. I think it went through. Let's check it out and see what happened. I think Doofus would have been dead. Right there she is. That's a hole. It's a hole clean through. Wonder if that stopped in this cloth somewhere. That black streak right there is where it come through. And right here is the bullet. And oh, I guess that's the base of the copper of the bullet. Here is the bullet. Ow! And that is the half-inch chunk of steel. There's the bullet, the half-inch chunk of steel, and right here is the back of the jacket. Don't tell me that 5110 don't pack a punch. You see the little 4570 mark just barely dented it. Just almost nothing. There's your bullet right, or there's your chunk of steel with your bullet just steel welded on the back of it. Went all the way through that 16-inch block of ballistic gelatin. So there's how she stacks up. Plate, we've shot it before on the channel. We have the most powerful lever action ever, the 1886 and 5110. We've shot a hole through it before, but we couldn't catch the bullet. So now we're going to put it up against this ballistic gelatin and shoot it again and see if we can catch that bullet. That bullet had no trouble getting through that plate. And look at these marks right here. You can see that black come off through there, then it split up. And there's a little sliver in there. It forks off, and then the pieces leave the ballistic gelatin. Got the sliver out, and it is actually AR 500 steel. Okay, this is what's left of the bullet, and this is what's left of the metal that come out. That's all we found. And so, there you have it. You can see the bullet bounced off this log. Shoot it with this 5110. And this is 3/8 inch, and see if it'll penetrate it. There is a hole all the way through that joker, and that is 3/8. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's pretty impressive. But I think a lot of it is to do with the flat nose bullet because it impacts all at once. Now this was a 300 grain bullet doing 2,960 feet a second. And so it has a lot of speed to it. It actually is going faster than most 50 BMGs, because most of them are shooting like a 700 grain bullet. And so, you know, it has a lot of speed. That bullet impacts pretty stinking hard, but it impacts all at once. There's no long crumple zone on the front of it to slow it down. Now, obviously, if you consider the pointed 50 BMG bullet, it crumples pretty stinking fast. But that being said, I think there's something about it all hitting at once, all the impact at once. It just punches that slug right on out of there. Now, I think it's pretty cool. I believe this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen this gun do. And anyhow, I really appreciate you guys watching, taking the time to watch this kind of stuff. And I hope you come back and see me on the next one.